Hello and welcome back to my channel. All right, how's everybody this day on this beautiful day? Hope all is well with you guys. All is well with me. We're gonna go ahead and jump in. If anything about the video happened to resonate with you in any shape, form, or fashion, do like, share, and subscribe. I just wanted to mess with this little deck today, see what's going on with it. We're only gonna draw a couple of cards from it. And then we're going to move on. Like I said, if anything about the video resonate with you in any shape, form, or fashion, do like, share, and subscribe. And if the hype button is illuminated, go ahead and hype your girl up. Let's do a little split. Cut. At the bottom of the deck, we got reality check. Whoa, he's starting out pretty strong and straight to the point. Yes, I say straight to the point. Yeah, I'm really trying to hang in here with this. I'm just, hold on a second. I'm just trying to get comfortable. Okay, I'm serious. I can't. Yeah, so for reality check, it says, the truth appears whether you want it to or not. Your intuition was right all along. It's time to face what's real. To be real. Something is going to shock the hell out of somebody too. I'm just looking at the way that person's face. Let me see something. I think it moved a little bit. Oh God. Anyway. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to get comfortable. Hold on. I cannot. All right. So yeah, somebody's gonna be shocked this morning. Oh shit, child! If it ain't one damn thing, it's another. Someone's gonna be shocked by some information that they're gonna get ready to get. Somebody's getting ready to tell somebody something about someone, and they're gonna be like, "What? You lying?" Huh. Okay. Then we have no more excuses. And we're going to take one random. And I'm going to read that shock. And I'm going to read that no more excuses. Somebody's been lying. Somebody's getting ready to have a reality check. Somebody's getting ready to find out something that's going to shock the fuck out of them. But guess what? Somebody's been trying to tell you this for some time. And you just been ignoring it. Okay? Somebody's been ignoring something. But ain't no excuse now for you to ignore it anymore. Because whoever that you were getting information on, they might come out and tell you themselves. Somebody. So say for instance, if two people were gossiping about a situation or a person, okay, someone could have thought, oh, that's just gossip. No, you getting ready to get somebody getting ready to back that shit up with facts. I'm just saying. Let's see, we wanted one random. Just one random. Can we get one random, please? One random card. We're going to keep it moving with this reading. I'm not going to be here too long. I haven't been online in, a couple of days. And I just feel like it's time that I put something up. Okay, there we go. There's our random. Still checking you. What? Okay. So let's see. Here we go. I said somebody's running around, running their mouth, saying stuff. They could have been like on a gossip tip. Somebody was like, you know what? You didn't want to see it before, but now you can't help but see it because somebody had told you exactly what it is. It could have came from the person, like I said, that you thought was being lied on or lied about. A shocking comment spreads instantly. Reactions explode. Expect emotional aftershocks. I'm telling you, it's gonna be somebody's gonna be like, I can't believe they really said that, or it's about time they owned up to it, or I can't believe they owned up to that. Something to that effect. No more excuses. You've outgrown your old reasons, okay? You are ready for real change. Your next chapter begins with honesty. What I tell you, whatever this is, this is gonna cause a breakup. It's gonna cause two people to go their separate ways. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with that. I'm done with you. I'm done with the whole situation. I don't want to be bothered with you. Okay. And then look, because you see, this person's turning their back to a toxic ass situation. You can't unsee or unhear whatever it was. Still checking you. What it say? They pretend to move on, but they will still watch you quietly. Your energy is hard for them to release. So yeah, whoever this person is, you might have cut them off, moved on from their ass, but they still watching, they still stalking, they still trying to see what you doing. Y'all could have, like I said, somebody could have had some words. Look at this. First, before I could even take the daggone deck out the box, no filter. Somebody had said something about somebody, and they didn't think it was either gonna get back to that person or whatever. They could have been trying to look. They could have been trying to, for a while. They could have been pretending like that they hadn't really said anything, that they really weren't talking about this person. Been trying to sit up here with a goddamn poker face and everything. All the while they know they were gaslighting. They knew they were lying. What's at the top? Payback is gonna be a motherfucker too. Let's take a random. Can we get one random card, please? We just want one random card. Yup. Somebody's talking about somebody behind their back. They can't believe that this person really it's something that either was supposed to have been a secret, something that they didn't want everybody to know. You could have told someone something in confidence just to find out that this individual's been lying to you all the time. Whatever it is, when the truth really come out, you're gonna be like, I can't believe this son of a gun. And when you confront this individual about it, they're gonna be standing there looking like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, ma'am, sir. I said what? And then in some cases, it's going to be like, yeah, I did. That's what I did. That's what I said. Now, what about it? And somebody's going to be shocked because they're not going to expect that reaction from that individual. They're not going to expect that response, I should say. Let's take a random. Can we take a random card, please? We just want one random card. One will do. Yeah, one will do. Yeah. Okay, there it is. And it's safe space. Look, left the hell alone. Turn your back and leave and go into your safe space. Going on about your business. Now that you realize how this person really feel about you. You know what I'm saying? You have no problems turning your back on the situation and going to your safe space, okay? Wherever that may be, sir, ma'am, okay? So I want to know, why is this person running around gossiping about the collective? Why are they gossiping? What's wrong with them? You know what I'm saying? Because they could be situational single. They going through some, they you know what, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you what I'm looking at from here. You got somebody out here that is situational single, but I don't think they wanted to be in that single position. I think that they mad at somebody because somebody could have said something, told their business, and it got back to the wrong person, and that could have broke this individual up. I'm picking up on a masculine that somebody was running around. Okay, somebody was running around talking about this masculine. They could have been talking amongst, like their girlfriend and some other female that's into this masculine, and whoever this woman is, she heard some things that she didn't care too much for. She feel like she's being gaslit. She feel like this person's been lying to her the whole entire time. Meanwhile, this person to let they friend, they buddy, then let their business all out in the street. Put their business out there in the street. And now this masculine is upsetting in his feelings because he like, damn, I thought that was my boy. Yeah, I thought that was my... Look, gossip mill. I ain't lying. Look. And I was going to take that one. Look. And whoever this masculine is that's running around talking about this other masculine, he's jealous. He's jealous because he can't get whoever it is. He couldn't get anybody close to that. You get what I'm saying? He couldn't pull whatever that is. And he mad. So he dry snitching on his boy. Yep. Dry snitching on your partner is diabolical. Okay? Dirty work, baby. Just because they jealous. And whoever this individual is, you know why they jealous? Because whoever this person is that they snitching on got influencer status. Okay? They could do something in social media, whatever the case is. Yeah, but this feminine is going to break up with this masculine because she's going to feel as though he's got some commitment issues that she don't have time for. Okay. Another thing, somebody could really be pretending to be more than who they really are with this social media, because we said influencer status, right? Whoever this person really could be faking the funk. They trying to act like they got it all pulled together and everything, and they on top of their game and this, that, and the third, and they ain't really doing jack diddly. They ain't pulling in nothing. Money. They ain't making no money. Or they ain't, they're not as up as they would try to portray themselves to be. You get what I'm saying? They're not. You know what? I'm picking up on a shady ass individual. Okay, let's say this. I'm gonna give you a whole scenario. I might give you a couple of scenarios. Say this person, this dude, he drives a BMW, blah 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 blah. The vehicle's leased. I don't give a fuck if it's leased or you buying it outright. You still paying for it every month. You know what I'm saying? And if leasing is the easier or more affordable way to do it, why not? But see, somebody gonna put it out there like, yeah, he ain't all that. He doing this. He doing that. He or she take it however it resonate. Don't make anything fit. But I'm just saying this individual could be flossy, like really out there, like, wear nice shit, wear all this nice things, look like they got it going on and everything like that. Some is definitely fronting, faking it till they make it. And then some people are just living a comfortable lifestyle, and this other person that's speaking on this individual's name, they're jealous. They're jealous of this person. No matter how they doing it, they making it look good. You get what I'm saying? They making it look like whatever they are doing, if it's social media involved, they're making it seem like, yeah, this person got a platform or whatever like that, and this and the third, but that person might not be doing as well as they think on that platform. But they know how to put their shit together well. You know what I'm saying? They know how to present themselves. And somebody is some female, or put it however it resonate, but whoever their partner is, they're gonna be like lightweight embarrassed because they've been bragging on this person, speaking on this person like, yeah, he got it going on, she got it going on, she this, that shit, and the third, when in all actuality, this person could be robbing Peter to pay Paul. I said play Paul. Damn. They might be robbing Peter to pay Paul. You understand what I'm saying? They juggling. But they put on like they all that in a bag of chips. Like they got it. You know what I'm saying? But somebody's getting ready to have a real reality check. They're going to find out that somebody that they think is about that life, got some money or whatever like that, they're going to find out that they really don't. And it could cause a breakup between two people, because they're going to be like, I thought you were this, that, and the third. You've been telling me this, that, and the other, that you had it like this, and you was doing it like this, that, and the third. And that's a lie. You know, that isn't really the truth. So some female, if is gonna walk away. Somebody's gonna walk away. Somebody's gonna walk away from someone because they're gonna find out that all that glitter ain't gold. That person that they thought was this, that, and the third really isn't. I'm just saying. Don't give up on your person. You know, sometimes people do whatever it is they gotta do to boost their little self-esteem. You know what I mean? I mean, like, if you go to the dealership and they tell you in order to get that BMW, whatever class, it's gonna be $800-900 a month, but you can lease it for $6 or $545. What would you do? I mean, like, you do whatever works for your budget. Stop worrying about what everybody else got to think. See, that's what the problem is. People worry too much about what other folks think about them. Stop worrying about whatever somebody else got. You counting your own dollars. You paying your own bills. Like, say, for instance, you might move to a community, right, that, I don't know, you might move to a community that's in a certain area of your city that you might not particularly care for, but it's a gated community. Okay? You ain't just driving up in this complex or, whatever this little area. You might not, you're going to have to key in some buttons, a code or something like that. So basically you living in a gated community, but it's in the hood. Okay, excuse me. I do feel a little bit secure knowing that any and everybody can't just run their ass up in here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could have security, like, really cameras and things like that. You feel safe. So what the fuck you care? They paying $2,000 a month to stay wherever they are, say $2,200. You could be paying $16,000. You get what I'm saying? So there you are with your leased car and your $1,600 rent behind a gated community, brand new gated community at that. They just built these places in this area, okay? Houses, townhouses, and apartments. And these individuals got the nerve to talk smack about you. Let them talk they smack. Let them talk they smack. You put on a good game. Somebody's wearing a poker face. You do it. You doing what you're supposed to do. You handling your business. And you're not in a lot of debt. I don't really think you give a fuck what people have to say about you. I wouldn't. What's going on? Let's go ahead and split this deck real quick so we can get into this. I already shuffled these cards as much as I'm going to shuffle them, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we got the Ace of Pentacles. What did I say? You managing your money just well, okay? And people can't stand that. That's what they don't like about you. You put on... You could be doing something on social media. And like I said, you could be faking it until you make it. But you don't give a goddamn. You're going to be all right. You hear? You're going to be all right. Keep doing you. Don't worry about what anybody else got to say. All right? You just keep putting in that work. That's all that matters. You putting in work. Yeah? See? People always want to talk about folks. Uh-oh, this popped up. Let me see what it is. Oh, goodness. Okay, it's the Five of Wands. What'd I tell you? Conflict, competition. People think that you're trying to compete with them and you're not. You competing with yourself. You trying to make yourself a better person every freaking day. That's what you do. Oh, and guess what else came out? The Hermit. I didn't see it. You ain't thinking about what these individuals got to say. You're your only competition. That's why you get ready to pull back and stay to yourself. Because you know what? You like, okay, that's it. Y'all want to talk shit about me? You want to spread rumors? Okay, now I'm getting ready to just go on and pull back my energy and do me. That's what somebody's saying. I don't have time. You know what I'm saying? Listen, whatever you doing, if it's working for you, you keep doing it. Because, like, what the fuck? Y'all, what am I doing? Because life is just too short and too hard out here right now. It's hard out here for a pimp. I'm telling you, goddamn it, right now, what it is. Somebody getting ready to say, you say what now? Somebody gonna say something to somebody and they gonna try to act like, ooh, they calling this motherfucker broke. I'm telling you, y'all, the 9 of Pentacles came out in the fucking reverse. I ain't gonna hold you, y'all. They think this motherfucker ain't got it. I'm telling you. You know, and I'm gonna tell you something. I hope this person isn't borrowing money from individuals at the same time, trying to act like they got it and you know, trying to pretend like they so pulled together and knowing all the while they're not, and they out here borrowing money from folks. I hope they aren't doing that. What else we got? Look like the Knight of Swords. No, this is the Page of Swords. Yeah, you know, whenever that Page of Swords is presenting itself, that gives me immature energy. You know, people that sit around and gossip about whatever somebody else don't have or have, that is immature as hell. If I don't, you know, if I just have to say so myself, it's very immature. Okay, they don't want to see this person winning. You know what I'm saying? They don't. They rather see you all effed up. Yep. They don't want to see it. But you're confident and you're sure of yourself. And regardless to how this person come across or how you come across, they might think your energy is a little on the immature side. But no matter how they feel about you, what they think of you collective, you're not giving them the time of day. Something tells me that you are done dealing with these individuals. Ooh, that slipped out. Look, they ain't paying you. Look. We got the, oh my God. We got the 10 of Swords. We have the 7 of Swords. And we got the Page of Pentacles. You have to stand your ground and defend yourself. These people would love to compete with you, but you can't compete when you don't compare. But you about to put an end to all of the negativity and everything like that. And it's saddening you to walk away from this individual. It's saddening you that this person didn't have faith in you too. You know, you expected more from this individual. You did. You really did. Okay? Things that you've been wanting, you manifested it. You drawing it into you. You drawing it towards you is what I'm saying. This person, you know, they mad because maybe they tried to do whatever it is you're doing and they failed. They didn't succeed at it and they jealous. Whoever this is, like say for instance, you have a platform. We started out with that or something along those lines, a gamer or whatever the case. And you could have started out at the same time as somebody else and they gave up. They lost gas. You kept going and now it's paying off. And they can't stand it. And just because you leasing a car or living in a certain area or whatever like that, you know, they trying to throw salt on you. They trying to throw salt on your name. Like, they ain't got it like that. They ain't this, that, and the other. They trying to come out with all your secrets. Reveal all of your little secrets. Like how you managing and how you getting by and this and the third. And trying to say he ain't really got it like he trying to act like he got it. And this, that, and just being nasty. You know, just being nasty. Why you worried about it? Somebody pocket watching. That's what I'm picking up on. A pocket watcher. Because we got a lot of pentacles out here. We started out with the ace. The ace of pentacles. I'm looking here at the 6 of pentacles. Okay? You know. And that could be it too. Somebody could have asked you for some money or something like that. And you didn't give it to them or was like, I ain't got it or whatever the case is. And they mad. Let them stay mad. Don't give a fuck. And so, you know, whenever somebody can't get something for you, what they do, they go on a smear campaign. That's what they do. That's what people do on serious business. Whenever they can't get something from you, they try to tarnish your name with gossip. And revealing your business, telling all your business. You know what I'm saying? Now, before they start running off at the mouth, whenever you could give them something, whenever you did have it, it was all good to go. But the minute you cut that individual off financially, it was like, I ain't got it. I don't know where, you know, I don't know why you asking me. The minute you cut that motherfucker off, that's when they want to go start going on their little smear campaign. Let them talk they shit. Let them talk they shit, yo. Don't care. Don't care. I wouldn't give them shit either. Look, the sun. What I tell you. You know, your life is okay. It's coming together. You're not happy, but you know that things are going to get better if you just keep doing the work. And you willing to do the work. But you know what? Continue to walk away from toxic ass people. Go on to your safe space, collective. Because these people don't want to see you happy. Let's say that. They don't want to see you happy. They want to see you miserable. They want you mad. You see what I'm saying? They want you upset. They want you in your feelings. You just need to turn your ass around and walk the fuck away. I'm telling you right now. Don't even look at them. Just turn and walk away. Don't look back at these motherfuckers. If they severed themselves from you, fine. Don't call to see where they at. Don't call asking what's up. Don't call asking how they doing. None of that. Just leave them alone. Fade to black. You understand what I'm saying? Look, this came out and it came out. Ooh, 2 of them. Yeah. Oh shit. Let me see, girl. I'm gonna tell you what we have. We had a 7 of Swords, and it was definitely in the reverse. That was the last card. But let me show you what was what fell out. Okay, we had the Ace of Swords, the 4 of Wands, and the freaking 7 of Swords. Like I said, they don't want to see you winning. I'm telling you, they think that whatever the fuck it is you got going on is a lie, but you ain't lying. And whatever this is that you got going on is providing stability and comfort for you. Didn't I tell you that? That's that 4 of Wands energy. You ain't chasing nobody. You ain't worried about what anybody got to say. And you don't have to prove yourself. You get on to your safe space. Turn your back on these individuals. You know who's who now. And it's good that you know before you go any further. Okay? Because, see, you don't have to lie. You don't. You don't have to lie. They think you being secretive and this and the third. All right? They don't think that you are as stable as you say you are. I'm telling you. Yeah. Anyway. You ain't tried to fool anybody. You just don't tell everybody how you do shit. You know, it ain't none of their business how you living, how you manage. People all look, you work hard, you a hard worker, and they jealous. I'm telling you, they can't stand it. Ooh, we got jealousy and the moon. You know what, collective? You need to start keeping your business to yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. You need to start playing your cards closer to your chest, because everybody isn't rooting for you. Everybody is not happy to see you win. Do you hear me? You got some haters. You got some straight up haters, and I don't give a damn. They could be trying to tarnish your name just because, you know, they're not doing so well and they hate to see you doing well. Like I said, you got 2 people that could have started something at the same time, regardless of whether it was a channel or podcast or gaming. You know, you could have got into that gaming thing, and whenever you did, you were focused. Now, you could have made some upgrades since you started this little gaming thing. You could have brought you a new car. You know, what they thought was a new car, but when you turned up leasing the car, but you could afford it. I mean, you could have went and found you a nice place in a gated community. They think because it's in the gated community, the rent got to be sky ass high, $2,000-$3,000. No, it's not $2,000-$3,000. It was built in a certain community, and they wanted to attract certain people to that area, and guess what? They put a gate around it, made it very secure. Very nice. In fact, brand new compound. You know, brand new townhomes, houses, and apartments in that area. It could be like 3 separate, like a gated community of townhomes with garages and things like that. Beautiful community. It could be a gated community of just apartments and things like that. And then it could be a gated community just of homes, single family homes. Whatever this is, I'm telling you, it's someplace safe and secure. And people can't stand it. They're trying to figure out, how did you go from that studio apartment downtown to this 3-bedroom house out in whatever area, or vice, you know what I'm saying? Or how did you go from driving a paid for pickup truck to a BMW? They jealous. They trying to see how you doing this, because they trying to watch your money. They pocket watching. I'm telling you, you got a pocket watcher on here, man. Ain't nothing worse. They need to mind their business. They just mad because they can't go where you are. You started at the same time. You're just more focused. And they mad. But you stay focused, okay, collective? And let me tell you something else. You need to focus on getting rid of this individual out your life, because they're not your friend. They don't like you for real. They trying to compete with you. And they can't compete where they don't compare. And if anything about the reading is resonating with you in any shape, form, or fashion, go ahead and hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Peace, love, and light.